welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of CrochetMAS and I went live and we made these little Christmas lights over on Instagram, and I share the replay here with you guys, my YouTube family. I have some sad news. I forgot to hit record for the second angle of the live for like the first long time. It was a long time, but I got up and turned it on during about halfway through. So there is gonna be a second angle. It's just like really on through. And I apologize, that was an accident. I have had the most brain fog this morning and I talk about it all throughout the live, so you will see that. But hopefully you're still able to enjoy watching my hands, and I will try to crop the video so it's a little bit more enjoyable as an experience here on YouTube. Thanks for being here. If you need to know more information about what CrochetMAS is, I will put a video to the CrochetMAS announcement video so you can see what it is and what's going on. And I will put a link in the description below so you can sign up to my email list and get started receiving all of the CrochetMAS emails every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the links that I talk about throughout this live are in the description below. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss when I post new videos. And let's go ahead and jump onto my table and watch this thing. Hi friends, welcome to day 3 of CrochetMAS. Today is our first live, going live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's the first Saturday that we're having, so hopefully today will be fun and everybody will get to come. And if they've missed the first 2, maybe they'll be able to be here. Good morning, Sierra. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If I am out of breath, that is because I was just dancing with Tanner and Theo to You Make Everything Feel Like Christmas by the Jonas Brothers to help get me pumped for our live and in the right mindset and in the right body set. So that's what I was doing. Don't worry, I did video it and I will share it on Instagram. Yay, Crochet Nola, welcome. Woohoo! Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are going to be making these little Christmas lights, which is awesome because this pattern just went live on my blog yesterday. And so today we're going to make them together. I can answer any questions that you have. If you've already tried, Theo, get down, get down. If you've already tried making these, I can show you any tips and tricks that come to my mind as I'm working on them. And we can also talk about different yarns that you can use. So that's going to be really fun. On day 1 of CrochetMAS, we made these mini boho stockings. It was a blast. We had a great time. It was 2 freaking hours long, which was madness, but it was worth it and it was fun, and it was a great way to start off CrochetMAS together with spending a long bit of quality time. And then on day 2, which was yesterday, we made some crafty facial rounds. These are excellent Christmas gifts for anybody on your list that washes their face regularly. I used to say that wears makeup, but even if you don't wear makeup and you still wash your face, this is really good for rinsing your face. So I use this to rinse my face. So I get it wet and then I wipe some soap off, and then I get it wet and then I wipe, and then I wipe some soap off over and over until my face is completely rinsed. Because if I don't do it this way, a long bit of quality time, absolutely. If I don't do it like that, I get my entire self, my entire bathroom, any animals that are in the bathroom with me or any humans that are in the bathroom with me, soaking wet. We're all soaking wet. So this helps a lot. I still have to, I still get a little wet because it still drips down my arms, and I'm going to try to make me those little scrunchies for that. But this is where I'm at in the moment. And like I said, day 3, we're going to be working on these. Just a little bit of housekeeping. If you are not on the CrochetMAS Christmas list, you are missing out on some free goodies. So day 1 came with marketing tips for how to sell your stockings. Day 2 came with product tags for your crafty facial rounds. And day 3 came with product tags for your Christmas lights. So if you are not on the email list, you are missing out on all these free things. And you can sign up to my email list by going to acraftyconcept.com/CrochetMAS sign up. No spaces or dashes, just /CrochetMAS sign up. And that will get you on the list. And then you will start receiving these freebies. You will also get 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time reminder emails to let you know what pattern we're doing today, where you can find the materials, all the supplies that you need, where you can find the free pattern, your freebie, and all the things. So make sure you sign up to the email list if you're not on there already. If you missed any of the previous freebies, you can find them by going to that pattern's blog post. So if you want the product tags that go with the crafty facial rounds, you go to the Craftal facial rounds blog post, and there will be pictures there where you can click to sign up. So every one of the patterns that we do through CrochetMAS is going to come with a freebie, and we will be making sure those freebies are available on the blog post. If they are not there currently, or if you get the wrong thing, please let me know and I will fix it. We are doing our best, but it can get techie over here, especially with more than one person kind of doing similar tasks. So please let me know if you get the wrong thing, or if it's showing you to sign up to get the 2021 content calendar. We're trying to work on those. It's a long process, but we're going to try really, really hard to make sure after we do our lives, that day's patterns freebie is correct. So keep an eye out for those. Let's talk giveaways. In today's giveaway, good morning. In today's giveaway, I'm going to be giving away a Minding My Own Crochet Business sticker. I've been seeing a lot of Minding My Own small business, like shirts and stuff, and I bought one off of Etsy, but I thought it would be fun to do a Minding My Own Crochet Business sticker because we have crochet businesses. And then I will also be giving away a CrochetMAS sticker. And then we're going to do 4 total: a CrochetMAS sticker, a Minding My Own Business sticker. It won't be in this order. The PDF to this free pattern, so you can get the PDF for this for free. And we're going to do another notebook giveaway. Sweet Simplicity said she doesn't have sound. Does anybody else not have sound? We're going to do one more notebook giveaway, and this one is going to be the notebook so Ava, my daughter, you can see her little signature, designed this Christmas tree graphic, and we sold stickers, and she sold out within 24 hours. She had 50 stickers to sell, and she sold out really fast. I bought the rights to this design from her, my daughter. So it's now my design, and I can use it on anything that I want. And we chose to make a little festive crochet notebook for you guys. And I want to show you, this one's really special. And other than the fact that Ava designed it, but look how sweet this is. On the inside, I put a little note that says, my 7-year-old daughter drew the Christmas tree on the front of this book, yada, yada, yada. Everything I just told you. But then look at this. Look, Ava wrote this on my iPad, and I uploaded it to the book. But it says, the art on this notebook was designed by me, Ava. I hope you love it. Ava Stallsworth. And then there's the date down there, the date that she wrote that. So this is going to be given away today during the live, and also it's available for purchase in my Amazon shop. I will put the link to that in the replay on YouTube. Speaking of the replay on YouTube, day 1's replay went live today. Hallelujah. Glorious day. Hopefully I can get day 2 up before the end of the day. We have a Christmas parade to go to this afternoon, and my internet is very, very slow, but I'm going to try to get it up before I go to bed tonight. Okay. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Send me good internet vibes, and hopefully I will get day 2. I've already started editing it. It's almost finished. I just have to download it and then upload it, which takes a couple hours for each thing currently until I update my internet. But day 1 is available. So if you want to go watch the day 1 replay, remember that's the 2-hour long one. It's fun because there's 2 angles. You've got this one that you're seeing here, but then there's also another one over here on a tripod, duct taped to a tripod. And so it's kind of like a deleted scenes almost, because you get to see like me recording what you're seeing down here. So I don't know. It feels like either a behind the scenes or a deleted scenes experience, but it's really fun either way. Thank you. She really loves to draw. She loves to draw and do crafts, and she's just super creative, and I absolutely love it. Okay, that is all of our housekeeping. We have one more thing to go over today. Look what I did. Remember how I said day 1 was a little weird with the giveaways, and then day 2 got a little bit better? Well, guess what? We're on day 3 now. Ooh, girl, make them Claire bun beanies. Look what I made. Sierra's going to love this. Look what I made to help us understand the giveaway situation. So this way I won't be repeating it every time. I can just put this on the screen as I'm drawing numbers, and we can all take a good look over this so we're very clear on the rules. You can only guess 1 number per giveaway. So there's going to be 4 giveaways, 1 number per giveaway. So don't be guessing like 600 numbers. 1 number per giveaway. I have a YouTube video for how to design stickers, Yarn for You, but this one Ava designed on my iPad. The winner will be the first person who guesses the number or gets the closest without going over. Ashley, that's me. We'll type stop All guesses after that will not count, so I'll count down to 10, and then I'll type stop, and any comment after the word stop will not be counted towards that giveaway. Please give grace. Instagram lags and glitches, and we can only go off what we see at the time. We try to keep fair and fun for all. If you win, please send the following information to Ashley at A Crafty Concept. Your name, your Instagram handle, what prize you won, and where I need to send it to. If it's a notebook or a sticker, I need your physical address, and if it's the PDF, I need your digital address, your email address. Okay, that is all. Let's get started crocheting this fun little guy. Guess what? I didn't pull up the pattern next to me like I usually do because for some reason I had a major brain toot this morning, so I'm just going to wing it. I think I can do it because I've been making them over the last couple days, so I think I'm going to grab the pattern just so I don't mess up on the decrease rows. I am so sorry. It'll take me 5 seconds. Just got to grab my iPad. And it'll be fine too because I can show you guys where to find the pattern, so all is well. Okay, so to find the pattern, we are going to go to, I know you can't see my whole iPad because we're zoomed in here. We're going to go to acraftyconcept.com. Maybe. Why isn't it let me type? There we go. Craftyconcept.com, and then we're going to click the, well, it's right here, but it's also on the free patterns tab. So it's the first thing you see when you go to acraftyconcept.com, but if you're watching this replay like a couple weeks later, you're going to click on the free patterns tab, and it's going to be on this page as well. So then you click on the image that we're going to be making together, and I'm going to set this to the side, and now we're going to get started. So we're going to start with, oh, I was using black. I'll grab gray so we can see it. I was using black because that's what the pattern calls for, but I just feel like black is so hard to see on camera that it'd be better if I do gray. So I'm going to do gray, but it's okay because it'll match this one. And you can use whatever tippy color that you want, but this is going to be for the tippy. And then you're going to need your bulb color. I'm using this teal color from Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. Both of these yarns are Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. This one is called Graybeard, and this one is called Peacock or Turquoise. I can't remember. It's either Peacock or Turquoise. The one is darker than the other one. I think Peacock is darker. But these are both I Love This Yarn. I'm going with some fun tropical colors for my Christmas lights instead of the traditional. But we got some traditional up here. So they're all super fun and super pretty. This one's got glitter in it. Really super festive. You can use, I'm going to be using a G crochet hook with my worsted weight yarn, 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. Highly recommend Clover and More hooks if you've never tried them before. They can and will change your life. But you can use any hook and yarn combo that you want. You could even go as big as blanket yarn and an 8 millimeter hook and make yourself one of these bad boys. How fun is this? Like, so super fun. I made 2. So I could show you guys. Also, it kind of, Gabe was like, that would make an excellent grenade that little boys could throw at each other. So pattern coming soon for the grenade version. It won't have a tippy. It'll be a little bit less pointy at the bottom, but that's going to be coming soon. But you can use any yarn and hook combination that you want. It doesn't have to be worsted weight with the G hook. Feel free to get creative and just go through whatever you have in your stash, and then we'll see what the finished thing looks like. It's such a fast project that you really won't be wasting much time if you don't like the finished thing. You can just toss it or stick a key ring in it, call it a keychain, and give it as a freebie. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody else won't like it. Let's go ahead and start crocheting together, and after we get a little ways, we will do our giveaway. You guys, you'd think this was my first time. I have to go grab some polyfill. My goodness, this isn't my first time. This is my 3rd time. But you would think it was my first time based on how unprepared that I am, even though I was super prepared. You're never prepared enough. You're never prepared enough. Got the polyfill. Here it is. You don't need this much. You just need a tiny smidgen. You could even use scrap yarn if you needed to shove into these little guys. If your stitches are tight enough, it won't be a problem. You can also go down a hook size if you want your stitches. You can kind of see like how holy these are, just a smidge. See how they're a smidge holy? You could go down a little bit. You could go all the way down to an E probably and still use worsted weight yarn if you wanted to. I am going to turn on my fan because I'm already sweaty. Look at this. Look at this little thing. It turns on my fan with the push of a button. It's glorious. Okay, now let's get started. Little time to get our stuff together too. Thank you, Crafty Ninja, for your grace. we are going to start with our tippy color. For me, it's going to be gray. Yours might be gray or black or maybe white or maybe like a hunter green. I've seen Christmas lights that have like a hunter green. And we're going to start by making a magic circle. I'm going to try to do it really slowly. Well, so you can see how I do a magic circle. Like so. And then I'm going to chain one to secure it. Now we are going to single crochet 6 times into the center of our magic circle. I yarn under instead of the traditional yarn over. That's just how I taught myself. You can yarn under or over, whichever way is more comfortable for you. It will not affect your finished piece to the point where you need to do it a different way. So just do whatever you're comfortable with. It's totally fine. We're going to go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody else struggling with the sound, or is it just Little Heart Creations? Everybody else good with sound? I got all of my family off of the Wi-Fi. I'm the only one on the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me? Are we good? I'm not seeing any comments coming in. I'm going to wait and I'm going to keep moving. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So sorry. Now we are going to pull our magic circle closed. Thank you guys. Kentucky Threads. Hey neighbor. Okay. Pull it closed. Just like that. And then it closes up the little hole there. Sorry, my phone keeps switching views on you. That's because I have 3 lenses. And when I get closer, it switches to a different lens. And when I get further, it switches to a different lens. Well, see? That's my phone switching lenses. So it's out of my control. That's horrible. Okay, I'm going to try to stay in one spot the best that I can. But I probably won't be able to do that. But I'm going to try. Now we're going to join into the top of our first. I have to come closer so you can see. I'm going to let it switch. Okay, whenever. There it goes. I'm going to join into the top of our first single crochet under both loops. That's where I'm joining. And then we are going to chain 1. Now we're going to go ahead and sew in our... This is horrible. Why is it doing that? It's very aggravating. I'm going to scoot up a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, hopefully this will be better. We're going to go ahead and sew in this tail because if you wait too long, it's going to be really hard to sew this in. So I'm going to use a tapestry needle. This is my favorite way to sew in tails. If you've never tried it and you're currently using your crochet hook or something else, I highly recommend trying a tapestry needle because it changed my life and it might change yours too. So now I'm just going to go under the 6 stitches that I just created. And I'm going to go all the way around them to extra secure my magic circle while sewing in my tail. So it's like 2 birds. Thank you, Sierra. Okie dokie. One more after this. And then my tail will be sewn in and then we can cut it off. You don't have to cut it. You could leave it dangling because it's going to be on the inside of the light. So it really doesn't matter. I'm going to cut mine off so it doesn't distract in the video. So you can clearly see what I'm doing and there's nothing blocking your view. So I will, why did it do that? Oh, we're good. It went under. Okay. Now I'm going to clip it with a pair of scissors that I don't have. Wow. Wow. We're rating this like 2 out of 10 already. My goodness. I swear I had my coffee this morning. Apparently I'm not able to function at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. is my jam. Okay. Now that we have our tail sewn in, we're going to get ready for the next row, which is row 2, and we're going to single crochet 1 time in each stitch all the way around, this time putting our stitches in the back loop. So I'm going to come closer and then my screen's going to do something weird and then we're going to readjust. So if you get car sick, just don't look for a second and I'll tell you when it's good. Okay, it's good. We're going to insert our hook here in the back loop only. Normally we would go here and pick up both of those loops. Thank you, Hippie Happy Crochet. And we will go here just in the back loop. So the back loop is the loop furthest from your chest. So the other one would be our front loop because it's closer to our body. That's where I'm going to place my single crochet. And then finish it out right here. Okay. And I'm going to plop a stitch marker there because sometimes it's hard to see where your first one is. And I might not need it, but I might need it, and I will show you when we get around. That's one. We're going to do that all the way around for a total of 6 stitches. Hi, Christy Crochets. Into the back loop. And place our single crochet. That's 2. Going to go until we have 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now you can see why I put my stitch marker there. You might not know where you're joining. Can you see how there's like a big space here? That was from where we like chained 1 and it didn't count as a stitch. So we're going to join all the way over here. So that's why I put the stitch marker in so we could see. And it's going to fold up nicely. So we're going to stick our under both loops of the first single crochet, and that's where we're going to join our work. I'm going to go ahead and remove my stitch marker, and then we are going to, now before we join, we need to switch to our other yarn. But before we do that, let's do a giveaway. All right, first up, let's do a Minding My Own Crochet Business sticker. I'm going to go ahead and print these instructions over here for you guys, so there's no confusion about how this is going to work. Sierra will be minding the rules, so if you see somebody posting 5 or 6 or 10 numbers, don't worry about it. Sierra's got it under control. And let's grab my basket. It's numbers 1 through 126. Choose a number 1 through 126. Yes, I will be saving the live. And I'm going to draw a number. I'm getting ready to count to 10, and then I'm going to say stop, and then I'm going to comment stop on the screen. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds, and this is for the Minding My Own Crochet Business sticker. You're welcome. Let's count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I dropped one. Gotta get them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, typing stop, saying stop. S-T-O-P. Post. Okay, any after that will not be accepted. Now let's pull one. Let's grab this one. 126. That's the last number. 126. That is the winner. 126 will be winning a Minding My Own Crochet Business sticker. Sierra will contact you, and then you can send me all of this information, and all will be good. Let's continue with our pattern and grab our bulb color yarn. For me, it's this beautiful teal, or turquoise, I guess. Ava always likes to correct me when I say a shade of color wrong. Oh, sorry. Gosh. Okay. Knits by Diana. Woohoo! Congrats. Golly, congratulations, friend. Good job. Okay. I can't wait to send it to you, and I hope that you love it, and I hope that you'll share a picture of it, and I hope that you tag me so that I can see it, because I love these stickers, and I don't think I've sold any yet. I also haven't shared about them yet either, so you might be the only one so far. Okay, but that being said, this sticker is available for purchase in my shop on my blog. So craftyconcept.com/shop. If you didn't win this sticker and you want one, they're only $3.55. If you buy 3 stickers of any of the stickers in my shop, you will get a freebie sent to you. So for every 3 that you buy, you will get a freebie. If you buy 6, you'll get 2 freebies, yada, yada, yada. We are going to grab our teal yarn and pull it through the 2 stitches on our hook, well, the stitch in the loop on our hook, and then we're going to chain 1. And that's going to secure it. Now we can cut our gray yarn, but make sure you leave it kind of long, because you might need to use it here in a minute to do some house cleaning here. We shall see. Thanks, Sierra. Okay, now I'm just giving these tails a tug, and we are going to do the next row, which we are now doing rounds. So we will not be joining and chaining anymore. For the rest of the bulb, we will be going in the round, so just continuous. We're going to single crochet 1 time in each stitch all the way around. So going under both loops this time. We're going to just single crochet 1 time in each stitch all the way around. That's 2. Look at these colors together. Oh, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you can see that it's still working inside out. So I'm getting ready to flip it, so nobody panic. 6. Now we're going to put our next stitch in the top of our first one, all the way over here. We're not chaining and joining. We're just going to go directly into that space. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie these two tails together very, very tight. I'm going to tie them together very, very tightly because that is going to help avoid, let me show you. So this, can you see this? That is from joining new yarn. And now you can hide that with your black tail. You can just take your black tail and kind of hide it to make it look more like this. And I will show you that in a minute. But if you tie these really, really tightly, it will help avoid that. So to help get a really tight knot, I'm going to give you a little pro tip here. We're going to go like you're going to tie your shoe, where you kind of loop it under like that. And then you're going to do it again. We're going to loop it under one more time. Ideally, I would have somebody down here to hold this, or I could use my feet, but I can't do it on camera because I will hurt my body trying to get my feet up here. But let's pull this, and then we're going to kind of just make it do what we say because we are in control. And then nice and tight, and then we're going to double knot it with just one more like this. And then if we still need to hide any imperfections with our gray tail, we have it available there. So now we can flip it right side out and take a look at what we've got. I just love how cute and dainty they look at this point. They're so stinking cute. Also, I would like to say you could easily use these two tippy rows and then put a whole bulb under it if you want to make like a bulb type ornament. And I can release the pattern for that as well. So if that's something that you think you would like, let me know in the comments down here on the live, or even if you're watching the replay. And if you want that pattern, I can get that one out too. And that would be another fun Christmas pattern. Maybe it could be like a mini one, like a keychain. Okay, so after we do round 3, we're going to go back into our working yarn. I'm just going to leave these hanging out because we might need it here in a minute. So just try to pretend they're not there, and I will cut them off here in a minute so they're not in our way. Oh, getting lots of yeses. We want the bulb. We want the bulb. We're going to go ahead and go directly into the top of our first stitch over here to place 2 single crochets. We're going to put 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. So we're going from 6 to 12, and we're going to do 6 increases. So starting in, I'm going to scoot closer and watch my phone be weird. Oh my gosh, the horse is now eating from the tree. I didn't know horses did that. He looks like a dinosaur. I didn't know horses ate from trees. I knew goats did, but I've never seen the horse eat leaves off the tree before. Maybe he's feeling bougie. Okay. My neighbors have horses on my property, so they're in my view, and it's gorgeous. Like, I wish I could show you, but the stupid screen messes it up. So I'm going to go directly into this first stitch under both loops. Everything else is going to be under both loops. That one loop was the only time that we did that was the one row. And let me show you the reason why. So do you see how this has like a flat top and then it drops drastically instead of gradually like this? This is a gradual drop, but this is a drastic drop. That's what going in the back loop does. It creates an immediate drastic drop in the stitch. So if you're ever trying to tweak a pattern or make your own pattern and you want it to be a little bit drastic, try going in the back bump. Okay, so 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around, giving us a total of 12 stitches. 1 and 2. I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker in the top of my first one. Sometimes I go in my last one, sometimes I go in my first one. For some reason during these lives I keep going in my first one, but it still does the same thing. And then we're going to keep going. That's 2. We're going to keep it going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Sierra, while you're watching this live, when you send me all of the winners information, can you also tell me any links that I mentioned? Because I said I will put it in the description of the replay, and I will forget. And I think right now, the only thing I mentioned was the notebook and the stickers. So if I mention anything else, please let me know in that, if you don't mind. Okay, we're almost there. 12. Perfect. So you see how this is creating a little bit of a hole if you don't like this, you can just go down a hook size and it would just be tighter. It's no big deal. Go down a hook size and you're good to go. I think they look fine for what they are. And also, like, most of the time you're going to be looking at them from a distance. Like if they're on your tree or if they're on a headband or if they're earrings or something, they're going to be a little bit far away. Thanks, Sierra. You're the best. But if you just try going down, use an E. It might be the cutest, tightest little thing. Like I might try that later today just to see. So no big deal. No reason to panic. Okay, we should have 12 because that's my first stitch. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker. And we're going to get ready for round 3, which I believe is increase in the first stitch, single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we're going from 12 to 15 if my memory serves. But let me just double check. Round 3. Oh, sorry. It's going to be round 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 5. Golly, I actually have 2 cups of coffee next time. Lord have mercy. We're going to single crochet increase in the first stitch. And I'm going to put my stitch marker in the last stitch this time because that's normally how I do it. I don't know why I was doing it like that. This is easier for me. You can do what's easier for you. We're going to increase in the first stitch and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going from 12 stitches to 15 stitches. So we're going to increase here, which is just 2 single crochets together, 1 and 2. And then we're going to single crochet 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's 1. We're going to do that 2 more times, 2 more repeats. Increase in the first stitch. Do you guys ever be crocheting and then you're just like looking at your hands making something and you get giddy? You're immediately giddy that like I'm having so much fun. I love crocheting and this is like living my best life in this moment. I do that all the time. I'll look down at my crochet and I'm like, I'm crocheting! And I get really excited. Okay, we did our second repeat. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to increase in the first stitch right here. Nicole says, yes, she does do that. And then we're going to single crochet 3. All the time. Y'all, we are just weird together and I love it. 1, 2, 3 in the last one. Excellent. Now we are going to move up our stitch marker. Maybe we should just have a t-shirt that just says, I'm crocheting. Maybe we need that. Oh gosh, I just realized that's in your ear. I will not do that again. I apologize. Okay, now we have this cute little tippy. Look at that. Look at the like, I don't know, definition. It's so stinking cute. Okay, but let's go ahead and look now. Do you see this where that teal line is over the gray? And it should be, this is what everybody else looks like, but where we joined, it looks like this. That's not ideal to me. It's really not a big deal. I mean, it's so subtle. But if it bothers you, like it bothers me, you can fix it with your gray tail. And I'm going to show you how to do that after my phone. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that here. So I'm going to thread my gray tail, and then we're going to do another giveaway. I do that too, Nicole. And I'll go show Gabe, and he's like, good job. And I'm like, no, but did you look at it? Did you feel it? Did you touch it? Did you squeeze it? And then he'll be like, I'll give you something to squeeze. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going back to my craft room. Bye. Okay. So we go into, I'm going to be trying to pop out of this space right here. That's where I'm going, but I'm going to be going from inside. So I'm going to go inside this right here and pop out right above. Can you see that? The little turquoise line. That line is what I'm covering up. All husbands are the same. Hippie happy crochet. All husbands. Okay. Not all. Please don't be offended if your husband is not that way. Your husband is perfect. He's perfect just the way he is. And then we're going to go back down in this space right here. So this will lay over this gray thing. And I think I'm going to do it twice. So I'm going to go into there and then I'm going to pop back out right, goodness, here. Okay. And I was careful not to grab any bits of the tippy on the inside. And then we will pull this through. Okay, and we're starting to kind of hide that little imperfection, right? So I'm just going to go back down into the body this time, making sure not to go through the working yarn. That happened when I was filming the actual video pattern. So don't go through your working yarn. That creates a whole mess and you have to restart. And then we're going to pull it through. Okay. Look how, like, so clean. And there's still a little tiny bit of gray for some reason pooching out right over there, which I could hide, but I'm not concerned about it. But look how much better that looks. It looks like it's an actual stitch. So now I'm just going to knot these two together again, and then I'm going to cut them shorter so they're not in our way. There it is. And just kind of, I'm just going to not fancy, just knot it in there. Now, sometimes what I do is I shove these into the tippy to be my tippy stuffing, because it's going to be difficult to get my polyfill down in there once the whole thing is full. So we can just shove those right into our tippy here. And then that will be the stuffing for the tip of our Crochet Christmas light. See, right in there? I think that's going to be... Okay. That should be enough. Now, I can either cut the rest of this off or just kind of squish it down into the body of the bulb, and it will be as part of the light stuffing, so no big deal. Excellent. Look, now let's do a giveaway. Woohoo! Giveaway time. This time, we're going to give away the notebook. We're going to give away Ava's designed notebook here with the sweet little letter from Ava. All of them have that in there because it's printed that way, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the giveaway rules again. You can give them a look-see. Start guessing your numbers 1 through 125 because 126 had already been selected. And then after I type the word stop here on the comments, I will type the word stop and I will press enter. After I type the word stop, any numbers after that will not be into this giveaway, but we still have 2 more left, so don't panic. I'm going to take a drink of water in my fun, I don't know if I can not spill it. This is a cup Taylor made me back in the day, and I love it. I can show it on the replay. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Well, hey. My phone quit recording. That's no good. Why would it do that? How long had it not been doing that? You guys, I might not have ever hit record over here. I didn't. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, this one's replay isn't going to be as fun. I don't know why in the world. I do have a lot going on in my head, so maybe that's what the problem is. I just need to get it together. Y'all, I need somebody to pray for me. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of water. We're guessing 1 through 125, and then we're going to pull one out, and that will be the winner. Okay, I'm going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to say stop. S-T-O-P. That is the ending point. We're going to grab one from deep in the depths of this thing. 52 is our winner. 52 is the winning number. We're going for the notebook this time. Sierra will let you know who wins. Fantastic. Now let's go back to our little guy for rounds. What are we? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 5 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. For round 6 and 7, we're just going to single crochet 1 time in each stitch. So we're going to go for 15 single crochets all the way around, 1 in each stitch for 7 and 8. Thank you. My daughter designed it. I talked about it at the beginning of this video. If you want to catch the replay if you missed it, but it's also in the notebook too. Mommy Bloom, congratulations. Yes, Nicole, they are available for purchase. They're in my Amazon shop. Also, you can probably find them through the All My Favorite Things button in my link in bio here on Instagram. And if you're watching the replay, I will put it in the description down below for you guys. Now I'm back to my stitch marker, which means my 15th single crochet. And then I'm going to move it up, and we're going to do that one more time for round 8. Just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. Now we are growing the height of our light bulb. So if for some reason you wanted your light bulb to be a smidgen longer in length, add another row right here before you start your decreases, and that will help grow the length of your light bulb. Some light bulbs are really long. It's like a different style, and if that's what you're trying to emulate for your crochet light bulbs, just add another row here. Making more dress styles for the Gracie doll. Making one now, and she's my favorite. So Lillian, the Gracie doll doesn't get as much, she's not as popular as she deserves to be. Like, I love the Gracie doll, and I think it might be because she takes so long to make. It takes me about 3 days to make her and all of her pieces. I do have another dress design to use the knitting machine, actually. The 46 needle knitting machine to make her a little dress. So it's a little bit faster, but, yay, Rainbow Way, that's my girl. What is it? Her name is, what is it? She's my girl. Crochet Boss Academy. She put a zipper in my pants. What is her name? Oh, that's going to kill me. I'm so sorry. I'm having the worst foggy brain day today. Please forgive me. What is available through Etsy shop? What do you mean? And I will try to... Roseanne! That's my girl. Hey, girl, hey. How's California? How you doing? Missed you. Okay, I've been to so many Gracie dolls. I gift them to me too. And I'm gifting 3 this year. 2 of them are already made. They're the ones that I use as photo props, but I'm going to have to make myself a new one. And then one I'm going to make. The one that I'm going to make, though, is going to have a Grinch-inspired dress. So I will definitely share that on my Instagram later. She's going to be really cute. But, yeah, the Gracie doll doesn't get as much attention. So it's not really the smartest thing for me to make more patterns for her because I don't get the biggest bang for my buck for my time. You know what I mean? So my words for 2023 is work smarter, not harder. But hopefully I can still swing it somehow because I love the Gracie doll. I really do. Mamacita, did you watch the video? There are 3 videos to go with the Gracie doll pattern on my YouTube. Here on YouTube, if you're catching the replay. I apologize to the replay people that half their video didn't have the second angle. Okay, now we are going to get ready for the next round, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to start our decreases. So we're going to decrease over the first 2 stitches, and then we're going to single crochet 3. So we're going back down to 12. We're going to decrease over the first 2. I like to do the invisible decrease. So you're going to insert your hook under the front loop only of your first stitch. And then you're going to whip it around and pick up the front loop only of your second stitch. This is going to be, oh, Nicole, I love that. This is going to be where we're going to place our single crochet for our decrease. So just finish out your single crochet like normal. It's called the invisible decrease, I believe. That's 1 decrease. And then we're going to single crochet 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's our repeat. We're going to do that 2 more times. Decrease over these 2. Single crochet 3. 1, 2, 3. Decrease and single crochet 3. Oh. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to move up our stitch marker and get ready for the next one, which is round 9. We are going to decrease and then single crochet 2 in between the decreases instead of 3. So we're going to do a decrease over the first 2. So insert under the front loop of your first stitch, whip your hook around and insert under the front loop of the second stitch. That's where you're going to place your single crochet, and then we're going to single crochet 2. 1 and 2. I'm so glad you liked the videos, Lillian. Hey, Stephanie! Welcome! Decrease over these 2. And then we're going to single crochet 2. Oh. 1, 2. Decrease over the next 2. Then Eat, Pray, Crochet, and I have been getting closer. So we are now outside Instagram friends. Decrease and then single crochet 2. 1, move our stitch marker, and 2. Now it is time to stuff your little bulb Christmas light. And while I'm stuffing, we are going to do another giveaway because we are almost done with this thing. And I'm going to do the last giveaway when I turn my camera around and talk to you with my face. So for this giveaway, let's do the PDF. We're going to be doing the PDF this time. Here are the rules if you would like to read them. I hope you can see them all. And I'm going to be stuffing this while we guess our numbers 1 through 125. These are the 2 numbers that have been guessed already. So 1 through 125, and I'm going to be stuffing this guy. While you guess, you can go ahead and plop your numbers up, 1 through 125, and then I will say stop, and then I will type stop, and then I will draw a number, and then Sierra will find the winner, and you will win the PDF for this pattern. So I'm just sticking my polyfill. I like to kind of hold it in my hand like that because then my holding hand kind of helps create the shape, and I can feel with my holding hand which side of the light needs more stuffing than the other side. Your stuffing is going to really dictate the finished size of your light, more like along with the yarn and hook that you use, obviously. But if you're using the same yarn and hook and you're making multiple lights and they're coming out different sizes, that's going to be your stuffing most likely. So be super mindful about how it feels in your hand so you can replicate it the next time you need to make one, and have them next to each other if you can while you're crocheting, and so you can compare back and forth and feel them back and forth and make sure you're getting them close to the same size. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. S-T-O-P. Enter. Now we're going to draw one. We're going to draw one. We're going to draw this one. 96. See, I put a line there, so I didn't think it was 69, even though I know my handwriting, and see, it doesn't even look the same. But just to be extra safe, 96 is the PDF winner. Sierra will reach out to you, and then you can reach out to me and give me all of this information, please, including your email. Don't worry about helping people see the rules because Sierra is on it. I promise. She will not select a winner that did not follow the rules properly. So you don't have to worry about that at all. Sierra is on it. Okay. Now we are going to finish up this guy. We'll stuff our light. Check. Decrease over the next 2 stitches and then single crochet. So we're going down to 6 this time. So I'm going to move this. That's distracting. We're going to decrease over the first 2 stitches, just like we've been doing, under the front loop, twist it around, under the next front loop. That's where we're going to place our decrease. Did she say the winner? Did she say the winner? Did I miss it? I don't think she said it yet. Oh, Ellie's Knots and Crafts. Woohoo! Good job, Ellie's Knots and Crafts. That's 1 decrease. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker so I don't forget. It's going to be in my last stitch. And I just did 1 decrease. And now we're going to single crochet in the next stitch right here. There we go. And then we're going to decrease over the next 2 like this and whip it around and like that. That's our decrease. Then we're going to single crochet in the next one, right here. Okay, so let me give you a little pro tip. So if you see these, you see that the tippy is very pointy, right? I like that because that's how it is on real Christmas lights. I don't like how it's like weirdly shaped. And I think that's from working in the round. But if I didn't work in the round, then there'd be a big seam. So it's like lose-lose situation. So I think this is fine. But if you don't like this tippy and you'd rather it be more of a gradual thing, you could probably stop right here and don't do the last 2 stitches and close up from here. So let's do that here on camera together. I wasn't going to do that until just now. But I'm going to go ahead and not do the last decrease or single crochet because I'm going to see if that will help change the shape. So if you're going with the pattern, you're going to decrease and single crochet 1 more time. And then we are going to, after we decrease, you're going to do the next parts. But I'm not going to do those last 2 stitches. I'm going to go into this one. Let's see. Go into this one here and make a slip stitch. Just like so. And then I'm going to cut my yarn, leaving a long enough tail. And pull it through all these stitches. That loop right there. Okay, pull it through. Now we are going to add a little bit more stuffing if you need to. I am a stuffing-aholic. I always overstuff and I can't help it. I need a tool. How about a pen? Trying to shove a little bit more so it can have some bits in the tippy. Okay. The bottom tippy, not the top tippy. Stuffing it in there. Okay, okay. Perfect. Okay. Ah, look how dang cute it is. Now we are going to close up this here, and I think it's called the magic clothes method. I'm not sure. That sounds like magic clothes, like on your body. I would like some magic clothes. Okay. Into our tapestry needle we go. And then we are going to pick up the front loops of all of our stitches all the way around. So under just the front loop, not both loops, just the front one, and then pick it up and kind of pull through. And the front loop only, pull it through, front loop only, pull it through, front loop only, pull it through, all the way around, like so. And then we're going to pull it. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to pull it tight, and then that is closing up my little light. Now I'm going to go under those stitches. Looks like we still have a tippy, so maybe you would have to do even fewer stitches to get rid of the point if you don't like it. I think it's fine, but if it's driving you nuts, then you're going to have to play with it a little bit. But I'm going to hide my tail going around the stitches that we just closed up, so make sure they're nice and secure. That was not ideal. One of my, I think when I originally pulled, it got a little bulky there, and I could have fixed that, but now it's too late, so no big deal. Still really dang cute. Give it some shaping, a little rolling, a little squishing, so it just, the polyfill falls into all the places it's supposed to be. Then we're going to hide our yarn into the body and pop it out anywhere else. And then pull it in there nice and snug. And then we're going to kind of pull, and I'm pulling my light down and my yarn up at the same time with one hand. And then I'm going to cut it, and it's going to disappear down in there once I fool with it here. And then it's gone, and then nobody knows. Super, super duper simple. Look how cute. Okay, so these are made with the same yarn and the same hook, but my tension was tighter, probably because I was recording myself. Also, I didn't do the last 2 stitches, but that's not going to create the huge drastic difference like this. This is, my tension is tighter. I can tell that my stitches are smaller, and yeah, it's a tension thing, but it's no big deal because they would still be really cute next to each other. Maybe not as earrings because one is significantly bigger, but on a chain of Christmas lights, I don't think that you would even be able to tell. And I will say sometimes even with the same yarn, the colors will vary in size, which is super weird. We are going to go ahead and say our goodbyes. So I'm going to switch my view so you can see my face. Hello, how's it going? Look at my new shirt. Holly Jolly vibes. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I designed it, but I designed it after an Etsy listing that I saw because I just wanted, I have a print on demand company that I use, so it was more affordable for me to just design and print my own, and I was getting more than one thing. So if I was just getting this one shirt, I probably just would have bought it from the Etsy shop, but I was getting like 3 shirts, so it was easier for me to just order through my drop shipping company. But I'm not trying to sell these. I can show you the Etsy list. If you search Holly Jolly Vibes on Etsy, you'll probably find it. And you can buy yourself one. Also, I'm very picky about the fabric count that I use. I'm a tri-blend girl, and that listing was not for a tri-blend shirt. Tri-blend, for me, this is polyester, cotton, and rayon, and I really like the way it fits, and I really like the way it feels on my body. Had to make a coffee and post office run, and I missed it. I'll catch the replay. Yay, the replay will be there. Fantastic, friends. Okay, and here's my cup if you wanted to see it. Taylor made this for me back in the day. I love it so much. All right, friends, that closes us out for day 3 of CrochetMAS. I will get the replay up as soon as I can on YouTube. It will be available on Instagram immediately. Day 1 is available on YouTube already, and there is some never before seen footage over on day 1 if you want to check that out. It is very long. And there's not a timestamp at the bottom. I might add that later so you guys can like scroll through to see the different parts of the video if you wanted to jump to anything specific. But right now it's just a big long 2-hour video on YouTube. I did crop it a little bit because we had some technical difficulties. Today we didn't have any so far, knock on wood. So far so good. I took all of my family off of the Wi-Fi, so hopefully that helped. Thank you guys so much for all of your feedback and love in the comments. I love this community more than anything else in this world. It brings me so much joy. It means a lot to me, mental health wise and depression journey wise. Like, this community is everything to me, and I love you guys so much for being here. I love you so much for just being on Instagram and helping create a knitting and crochet yarn loving community where people can like find peace and love and like your soul is at rest, not at rest like, you know, dead, but like you're able to just rest, you know, your spirit isn't constantly like, you're just like, oh, this is a good spot. So I thank you for that. I thank you just for everything that you do. Even if it doesn't affect me directly, it's affecting me indirectly, and I appreciate you deeply. Let's do one more giveaway before we leave. The CrochetMAS sticker. There's only a few more of these left, and these are not available. Oh my gosh, it would be so cute on a popcorn garland. These are not available. Mamacita, heal quickly, friend. In my Etsy shop, they are only available for the giveaway. I don't even think I'm going to add them. Like, these are just exclusive CrochetMAS 2022 stickers, right? There's only a few left. So, and I will be keeping one for myself. So you can go ahead. I can't show you the rules this time because it's backwards. But I can read them to you. 1 guess per person for this giveaway. So you got one more left. So give one number 1 through 125. We've already done 52 and 96. So don't pick those two. And the first person to get the closest without going over wins. So if the number is 10 and somebody guesses 9 and then somebody else guesses 9, the first person who guessed 9 is the winner. Sierra will find you. She will scroll through and see everything that she can see. Sometimes Instagram is super glitchy and it might not have showed up on her end, but she can only see what her eyes have shown her. And if for some reason you think you were cheated out of a $3 PDF, you can send me a screenshot of your number, because even if it didn't show up on our ends, maybe you really did and it's just Instagram's being weird. It happens all the time, especially with my freaking internet, because it is killing me. So send me a screenshot or send Sierra a screenshot. I will send you the PDF too. It is not important enough to be mean to other people in our community. Not important enough. I will send you the PDF too. It's no big deal. Please give grace. And then if you win, please send the following information to Ashley@acraftyconcept.com, and Sierra will remind you of this so you don't have to like pay super close attention, but you need to know that I need these things. I need to know your name, your Instagram handle, which product that you won, and where I need to send it to. So if it's a physical thing, I need to know your shipping address. Like, this is a physical thing, so I will need your shipping address. And if it's the PDF, I will need your email address, and I will send it to you. I'm not saying anybody was being mean, Liz. Everybody knows their own hearts. I can't see into anybody's hearts. All I can see is text, which is like very little information. So I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just saying in your own hearts is all. And I would never try to assume that I know what's inside anybody else's heart. I am not Jesus, and I cannot see into anybody else's heart. So here comes the giveaway. Let's grab our thing, and I'm going to say stop in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. STOP. Post. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. 121. 121 is the giveaway. We had 2 120s. I just like to see, look for little patterns that happened. So 121 is the winner. Liz, I did not think you were being rude, darling, I promise. And also, I didn't even see all the comments. And now Sierra does not think you were being rude. Nobody thinks you were being rude. So have peace in that. Whoever got... Sierra will tell you, because I've made the mistake of shouting it out before Sierra told us. So she will tell us who got 121. And that is who will win the last sticker. Thanks for being here to make these little guys. Tell me they wouldn't make perfect earrings. Somebody tell me they wouldn't make perfect earrings. They absolutely would. So we need to figure out how to add some hardware to these guys. And if you figure out a really easy peasy way to do that, let me know and I will share with my audience. I tried to like shove a jump ring under there, and every time I did that, it was just miserable. So we need like maybe like a D ring that can go, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, but we need to figure out how to make this into earrings. So send me product suggestions in my DMs, send me links to stuff, let me know your thoughts, and we will make it happen. Megan, congratulations on the CrochetMAS sticker. I love you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Does anybody remember the time? Sierra will know the time. I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of CrochetMAS, and we will be making, let me just pull up the calendar. I got it in Sierra's texts. Okay. We will be making Claire cozies for day 4 at 3 p.m. So it's a little bit later in the day. Hopefully I will have all of my stuff together tomorrow, right? 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and say it out loud, whatever time that is for your area, so it helps your brain subconsciously remember it. I will send you an email at 8 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, to tell you that we're doing the Claire Cozy, give you all the links to the things that you need to make the Claire Cozy, give you the freebie for the Claire Cozy, which is stellar. I did not design this one. Anna of the Naughty Boss designed the freebie for the Claire Cozy. So if you're not on my email list, get on that puppy right now. Go to craftyconcept.com/CrochetMAS, sign up, fill out the forum, and then check your inbox to say, yes, I do subscribe. It's a double opt-in. You have to tell it twice for legal reasons, which aggravates me to death. But if I don't, I could get sued. So you have to do it twice. As soon as you sign up, it should be within 10 minutes. Go to your inbox. If it's not there, check your junk. So make sure that you're like, yes, I did do this on purpose and I do want these emails, and you will get the freebie for tomorrow because it is stellar. Okay, have a fantastic weekend. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. DM me with questions or anything. I love chatting with you guys. Thanks for being here. You are literally the best. See you tomorrow. Oh, wait, I gotta take my picture. I have to stay still for a long time because I've been struggling to find it. Christmas lights! Ah! Christmas lights! Okay, there we go. Little Christmas lights. All right, hopefully I can grab that one. You sign up to the email list. Guess you can sign up to my email list and it will be sent to you. It's craftyconcept.com/crochet. craftyconcept.com/CrochetMAS sign up. Okay. Love you guys.